Yeah, so live, there's the sub. So depending on, I mean, this is a great system. It's just got, yeah, you can definitely crank the sub, so it's good to have it separate. The other fact is that when you've got your mid-synth as well, when you're affecting your mid-synth, what I found was when you put distortions on it, you lose some of the bottom end, basically. It's like a high pass, basically. It kind of just dips everything out. So what I was doing when I was just running in just single, it was just kind of like this piercing and no. So it's good to have like the separations of everything basically, so that sonically it sounds strong on every tune if you're doing a set. So.
You find the staging of which pedals go where in your chain has made a big difference to how well things work?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there's some things that wouldn't work if you didn't do it in a certain way. So you basically start off with your waveform. So you've got, square, triangle, sawtooth. There's a variety of waveforms. That's what you start off with. And then the next part would be, say, affecting those waveforms. So you could have one pedal assigned to the cutoff of the waveform, which means how it opens out in terms of like a waveform. It opens out and you get a whoop. Especially if the next party section, I like to add on delays to just the waveform, which you can assign to a pedal on the line 6 pedals as well, so that when you open it out, it also opens up the reverb, so that you've got assigned sub, and then as soon as you creep in the thing, because you've assigned it to the cutoff and the reverb, you get this whop, and it echoes everywhere, which is, some of the deeper dubstep stuff, listen to Ruckspin Mahler, it'll literally just be like really rutical drum beats, and it'll just be a sine sub, and every now and again you'll just get this, like a bit. It'll just be like the cutoff. That's like some of the most, some of the greatest dubstep kind of tunes. The early stuff was so simple. It was just the theory of having sub underneath it, and then these opening outs of parts. So you go to that. You can add distortions on the end. The last part would always be your modulations, your LFOs, and there's quite a few different ways of doing LFOs. I've got. One of the main ones I've got is the Mooga Fuga. So you can get different kind of... you can basically get... let me have a think. So this is... So that's... The thing is, that basically puts it through and modulates the actual sound. So you get, and you can assign it to the rate. I've got it assigned on the mix, so it'll be... And then you can create the lines. A lot of the lines are like, big open, no, phrase, big, you know what I mean? A lot of the kind of, stylistically, a lot of the stuff's like that, there is variance, but... So that basically, but then you can get different pulls on the envelope filter, so that's quite open, there's quite a lot of the... That's basically high passing. Then you can just totally take out all the other frequencies. So you got those sort of frequencies as well. Generally, the stuff that hurts your ears is about the mid-range. You want to take out 240, 350, like some of those sort of frequencies, basically pull them out. You can get different pulls on a move, which is quite good. There's this one, which I use quite often. Which really pulls it about. And then once you've got these different kind of sounds, a lot of it, you can kind of get bogged down in just going, I've got to want to create this sort of sound, but as long as it sounds good to you, you're fine, and you can create your sounds. So you can just be like, I kind of just go... Call and response kind of... And then you can then obviously get the different... You can just change your tone as well. So you can create different things. You can be like, right, first part of the phrase, just Mooga Fuga, off, octave up, Mooga Fuga, both down, end of the phrase. You can create, it sounds a weird way of writing lines, but because harmonically it doesn't move that much, within the style, you can create different, that's how you create the lines basically, is, variation within. Is that cool? Thank you.